There you go. Work.
Mic check 1 2. Yo, I'm back. I fought y'all. My phone shut off on me. We back in the building. What it do? What it do? Fight night. Post fight reactions. Devin the Dream Haney successfully defends his undisputed title against Vasily Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, it's been a good one tonight. Um, y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves and give your thoughts. Brother Firehouse. Can y'all hear me? Mic check.
Yeah, loud and clear, bro. Loud and clear, bro.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Brother Samurai. Introduce yourself and give the people, you know what I'm saying? Break down how you feeling tonight.
I'm feeling pretty good, bro. Been working all day, and so honestly, I'm kind of new to this, man. I appreciate you, brother. So let me get on the panel with y'all. I was actually inspired to kind of jump on here and kind of watch the fight and get my reactions, but also I want to get into betting. So I was, I'm trying to start learning to see what I'm actually seeing, and so I thought tonight there was I definitely thought Brother Haney had it. But I also saw some things that I don't understand. So I'm hoping to in tonight's reactions to get some better understanding of that. Specifically, there was a lot of clinching going on in the 7th and 8th. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm trying to find out, exactly if what I was seeing is what everybody else is seeing too, as far as the clinches and who I think was taking the most damage at that time frame.
Right on, right on, right on. Brother Firehouse, it's on you. Introduce yourself. How you feeling tonight? Your mic ain't cutting on, family. Okay, yeah, that's some technical difficulties. White weight in the building. Asiatic soldier, my brothers, I see y'all. Y'all ain't in the building. Make sure y'all ever drop the piss up that like button. Yes, sir. We going up. Well, it's fight night. Devin the Dream Haney, like I said, defended his title against Vasily Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? For undisputed. Um, Brother E, join back in there, bro. I don't see you in the back chat. Hit that link. Matter of fact, let me send it to you again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Had to share that link out again. Y'all give me 1 second. Trying to get my son squared away. He done popped up, and he want that young bottle. You feel me? And we gonna break down this fight. We gonna break it down. I gotta get my son his yak. You dig?
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Brother E, how you feeling tonight, brother? Introduce yourself and
What's the
let
deal?
the people know how you feeling.
What's the deal? Oh shit, I ain't know. Brother Eli, shit, here to talk some motherfucking boxing. give my thoughts and opinions on the fight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Before we get into that, hey, what is everybody sipping on tonight?
So I'm on that. Some people call it Natty Head, but I'm on that Seagram's Gin.
Oh,
Little,
vodka. I'm about to go somewhere in a minute. What's the deal? Hey, y'all in there or what?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what's the deal?
Yeah, I'm in the building. No, we just hooking my son up. He needed a bottle.
Oh
So,
shit, my fault, my fault. I ain't know.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
good fight, amazing fight, you know. I had Haney winning. Like I told you earlier, I had Haney up 7-5, and it really could have been Haney
8-4.
8-4.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, however you want to divide the rounds up. Haney won that shit, and it was clear to me early on. Oh, can I cook G or what's up? I don't want to dominate, but I know you said you was doing something with your son. I was gonna get my thoughts.
Oh yeah, no. Shit, we go around. It's the round table. Yes, sir. White Wade in the building. He
Well,
said he out there
I'm gonna
Remy and
pause the
Coke.
mic because I'm low key in a little environment. Go ahead.
No, you solid, buddy. AJ Addict said fight of the year. Okay, I ain't with that. I mean, I ain't against that. Yes, sir. He said that Remy and that Coke. Brother Firehouse, how you feeling tonight, brother?
Oh man, I'm feeling cool, man.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
all
Yes,
right.
sir.
I can't complain, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, the
You know.
fix was in there, bro, because the announcement was horrible.
Well, I like the announcement because I felt like Andre Ward was correcting Tim Bradley's ass. I
But
f-
here's the problem, though. Tim Bradley was constantly spewing out false
he
narratives. He was screaming for punches that it wasn't even a
yeah
punch sequence.
he was saying some shit. This is my true genuine thought on the fight. I don't know if you if maybe I got disconnected earlier. This shit was tripping.
Yeah.
Maybe
Nah,
it was
you
my
you
phone.
had no audio.
Okay, I turned my probably had myself on mute. My bad. I thought it was a real close fight. Me personally, I thought it was a close. I thought it was close. I thought Devin in the beginning of the rounds. I thought he really took control, and then toward the later rounds, Loma started having some success. Like you got to look at. I look at all the Devin
Round 10, 11.
fights.
Them was the most memorable rounds for Loma. 10 and 11.
Um, I would say that, but I was just saying him having success throughout. Like when you look at that, wasn't like a JoJo Diaz type of performance, bro. That was
No,
like a
but
real. That was a good masterful class performance, and a couple times he hurt Devin. This is just my opinion. A couple times I feel like he hurt Devin, and
vice versa. I feel like Dev hurt Loma several times to the body. He just
I
didn't
I
jump on him.
I felt like he cracked him. I seen a couple times where he hit him, and Loma kind of took a couple steps back. But here's the thing:
Hmm.
Loma never stopped coming forward, and then it got to the point to where Bill started telling him, "Don't go forward. Just use your stick. Use your stick." It's like to and that's just to me. That's what Loma was doing, and it was a good fight though. Damn good fight
What
though.
Loma, what he did to that switched up his cadence was he was throwing that double left. Hey, we got shot the guy in the building, Lower Scotty. Hey, my guy, fella. Devin the Dream Haney, you know what I'm saying? Went on with his 8th title defense, staying undefeated, and the undisputed champion at 135 lightweight champion. And a great fight. And a great fight. Um, I had it 7-5, Devin Haney. Last 2 rounds round 10, 11 were clearly Lomachenko's rounds, but those early 7 rounds, I had Devin Haney winning 6-1. Um, Close fight, but Devin Haney won. And this is what I'm going to employ everybody to do moving forward. If you're watching a fight at home, put that joint on mute. Don't let the announcer. Don't listen to the announcers. Don't listen to the crowd because it can sway the perception of what you're seeing. Unless you're a true connoisseur of the sport, you know bull jive and you
Hey,
understand.
no bullshit. I was really watching it tonight, and I honestly thought that Loma landed more of the significant, like the I ain't gonna say the significant, but I felt like when they caught each other, I felt like Loma caught him, and I felt like Devin was more on his back pedal. Loma wasn't backpedaling that whole fight. He came
No,
to
I
fight.
totally disagree with that.
That's just my opinion. Like I
Yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, no. I'm not saying it from like like your eyes is wrong. I'm
oh
just
no,
saying I
no,
totally disagree.
that's just
Yeah,
you know.
I believe they both have moments, but hey,
Oh, for
I don't
sure,
want
for
this to
sure.
become a singular conversation with just me and your back and forth from me and you, brother Shogun. Get in this, young.
Hey yo, so I definitely agree. And this is gonna sound crazy. I agree with both of y'all. So I
Hmm.
feel like the hits that were landed that actually caused, like, I don't know, like what I think caused the Kurt to come out of person came from Lomachenko. But I feel like when I'm looking at it from holistically, like what really boxing is, I feel like Haney had it because the name of the game is boxing,
Hey, brothers. Hey,
not
y'all
who.
cook. I need to go grab something on the outside. It's fucking pouring cat and dogs out here, and my kids left an electrical component outside. Y'all
Okay,
handle
okay,
that.
okay. Yeah, man. So I definitely feel like Lomachenko was the power puncher tonight, but I feel like points wise, Haney actually did actually
Well,
dominate the
look,
match.
I agree with that. I agree with that, Shogun. Right. So you familiar with some boxing, right?
I'm not. I'm actually the greenhorn in the room tonight, fam. So
It's all good. Now watch this. Right. This is my thing right here. Right. Now when you see a person doing something that they've done. Like Devin Haney did not throw any jabs tonight. And usually he has the best jab in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Arguably, people say he has the best jab in boxing. So, and I've seen him throw jabs in every fight. Both Cambosis fights. Jojo Diaz. I've seen this guy throw some punches, man, some jabs, but I think that Loma was able to neutralize some things. I mean, this is just me. When you are the champ, you got to win. What was that a dominant performance per se for you?
no, and so honestly, being that I'm kind of new to boxing and like kind of new to getting into it, honestly,
Right.
I wasn't impressed. You know,
I look.
especially after seeing the
I've
tank,
been in it
especially
for
after
a
seeing
minute.
the
I
tank
wasn't
fight.
impressed either.
Especially after seeing that Tank and Garcia fight, I was like, man, like, like this is what I expect to see when I come out to see the main card.
Well,
You know what
well,
I'm saying?
but so I'm gonna say this because they're different. They're different styles of fighters. So Tank is looking to come in with. Tank can box too, though. You know what I'm saying? But Tank ultimately might come in and knock you out. You know what I'm saying? This was going to be more of like a chess match where I knew wasn't nobody going to get knocked out. But I don't know, man. I just to me, I thought that Loma landed more of these significant punches, in my opinion. I do, and him just being a champion, like he he came
I'm
out of
back in
his
this bitch. I'm about to
yes,
kick
sir.
down all this blasphemy right now. It's your boy. It's time to cook. So,
Yeah, I don't.
well, so you spoke on the jab situation. The thing that the focus that Dev was rocking with tonight was he had a concerted body effort. He was destroying Lomachenko to the body.
Toward the later rounds of the fight, he
No,
got
from
more
the
to the
beginning.
body.
From the
Oh,
beginning, from round one, he was working the body,
no, no, he did
bro.
not. No, I agree. In the
Bro,
beginning rounds, yes, but you cannot. Okay, Shogun, would you say toward the end of the fight that Devin? I would give him round 12. Yeah, I would give him round 12. But
he had two rounds that Loma definitively won. That was 10 and 11. And man, my memory is impeccable when it comes to this boxing.
Hold
We'll
on,
watch
hold on,
this shit
hold on,
again.
hold on.
hold on, brother. So, hey, so I would say 2, 10, and 11 from what I see from my rookie eyes. I would say Loma had it. Um,
And that's where I said it. Them the rounds that I gave him. Them is the definitive. I told Brother E, I said round 2, 10 and 11. I said those were definitive rounds for Loma.
Now the judges were saying, I think the judges said,
This is the thing, though. The other
No,
7
no, no. Go
rounds.
ahead. Let Brother
Oh, my
Shogun
bad, my
finish what he
bad.
was saying. Yeah.
the judges were saying it was round 3, 5, and I think they had another latter round to make it closer too. But
I think all the rounds was close. Like Devin didn't definitively like smoke him in any rounds. Like maybe a couple of I think he beat him round 1. Definitively, like he got him round 1. But I feel like maybe round 2. I'll give Devin round 2, round 3. But these were like close rounds, man. It wasn't like clear cut. We got to get this to Devin. That's just my opinion. You know, that's what I think.
I will say in any sport, when you're the champion, you got to either knock me out or beat me clearly to beat me.
Well,
And, I think that's fair.
here's the issue with that though, Brother Shogun. When we talking about this elite level boxing, when we talk about elite level boxers coming together, 9 times out of in most cases, there's not one guy who's steamrolling the other. It's normally a war from start to finish, unless somebody gets knocked out.
Not necessarily, because it's a couple fights.
Bro, there is countless fights where
No.
these guys.
We can name like fights that we've just seen.
Okay, tell me one where we talk about the elite fighting each other, where one got steamrolled.
Boy, I'm not gonna throw that fight out there because it's some bull jive. But we could have said Fury and Wilder. That was a decent fight.
No, we can't do that.
Three. The third fight was a decent fight. It was.
But look at the long ass counts and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. We're talking about where it ain't no bull jive in it.
I think the third fight was a good fight outside of all the other bullshit. I think the third fight.
But okay, what about the long count? When refs and stuff is getting involved and they swaying we can't.
But see, you asked my opinion and I just gave an opinion about a fight.
No, but you literally before you said it, you said I'm not going to speak on it because it was bull jive in it.
No,
said that. You prefaced that.
No, I didn't. No, that's because I knew how you would feel about it. That's why I didn't say it. That's why,
brother,
I said that.
You prefaced that. I'm using your words.
Okay, so listen, right now, irregardless of the fact, Wilder versus Fury was a good fight. Irregardless.
Brother, I was very specific. I said name a fight where 2 elites got in there and one person got steamrolled. 2 elites.
Elite guys.
Steamroll, complete domination.
No, but see, that's Devin didn't no. See, I would say that.
I'm saying that when the elites are fighting, bro, it's normally a scratch. Niggas are scratching to the end.
Yeah, but.
Okay, well, name them.
Yeah, but man, so name me a couple elite fighters that just fought in recent.
Brother, I prefaced saying that I'm talking about in history.
Cool. So now I asked you another question.
What I did was I set the standard saying that most fighters, when they say elite level competition, it's not a steamrolling. It's a scratch back and forth.
Agreed, right? So I'm not saying was Earl Spence and Sean Porter. That was a good fight, but clear cut Earl Spence won. Clear cut Earl Spence won, right?
A steamroll.
No, bro, it was listen.
People that thought if EJ didn't get that knockdown, that he, you know what I'm saying, was losing. So it was people that thought that.
Okay, I understand that, but what I'm saying is this: Devin didn't.
I'm gonna start breaking down fights. Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter, scratching.
I,
Sean
I
Porter,
think I think Thurman definitively won that fight though.
he won the fight, but it was a
See
scratch.
this, but listen to what I'm saying though. This
Brother, I'm
fight
giving
right
you
here, I
fights.
feel
I'm
like
not about to argue them. I'm giving you fights. That's what I'm
no, no,
doing.
no, no, no. Okay, bro, but I'm giving you a synopsis on how I. It's all good, fool. Go ahead, do your thing.
Go ahead. No, you cook. Go ahead. Cook. You cook.
Hey, so
See, what I'm doing is I'm setting the standard because we can say that Lomachenko gave the brother this tough fight, whatever. There was when the elites fight, get in there, the best fight the best. Most times, mm, there is one person or another is not steamrolling. It's
yeah,
going down to where judgment has to be placed outside of the fight.
that's fair. That's fair. And I
Go
think
ahead,
we
cook, brother.
I think we try to romanticize it, but that's the truth of it. And now that I'm coming into my understanding of it, I can definitely see that. Like, and I got to use brother Money Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what I know. Like, I've gone on my way to see most of Money Mayweather's fights, right? Cotto, you know what I'm saying? Like, we waited for Pacquiao for years, and he was very strategic in his fighting. It was real boxing. Like when I think of boxing, I think of Floyd Mayweather. When I think of like um entertainment, I think of big heavyweights, the Ali's, the Tysons, the Furies. You know what I'm saying? Like I think of these guys, and that's what most people I think expect to see is what the heavyweights do, and that's because they gas out. But in these realistic weight classes, uh, I like how you gave me a terminology I can use. They scratch to win. Um, and tonight scratching was apparent. But that's why I wanted to ask you, as far as when it comes to the clinches goes. All right, to me, what is like what why like there was a lot of clinching in the
Scratch it
seventh
up.
and eighth. There was a lot of clinching in the seventh and eighth, right? Now, obviously,
Clinching is part of the sport.
yeah,
So
but
it's
what does it do?
holding is the only issue.
Yeah, because I felt like when they were clinching, I felt like Lomachenko was still swing. Like I'm all right. The clinch is supposed to be like kind of like the like a pause, and then the ref comes in and splits it. But I was seeing punching going on after that. So the good brother that was speaking earlier was saying that he saw some dynamic punches. Some of that was coming from basically Lomachenko was coming in the clinch and you know what I mean, and basically cheap shots. And from what I see,
Well, I think it was pretty even across the board. Both of them uh, were having success in the clinch. Um, Hold on, real quick, y'all. Give me 1 second.
yeah, bro, take your time, bro, take your time, man, because like this is fun, and I kind of wish I'd have got into this a little bit sooner, but I think that I think this gonna I think I'm gonna be more into it now because it's something I can enjoy and really learn from and grow from. It got me wanting to jump in the ring and box somebody ass, but yeah, man, it's
I don't know who this Raymond Gomez is. That Devin didn't look like undisputed champion, but you don't know boxing. Loma's champ. Yeah, okay, sounds good. I don't even know you, brother, but I appreciate you giving me the views. Thank you. Um, I just talked to my homeboy here in AZ. He said Loma won. I can't wait to watch the fight. Yeah, casuals is gonna say that because they don't know the sport. Yeah, they had their volume all the way up, and they was listening to the announcement. So you talk to these casuals, these same casuals, when it was Floyd Mayweather versus uh, what's the Mexican the little redhead boy Canelo Alvarez. They
yeah,
said he ran that whole fight. Oh, they were giving Canelo scoring when he was hitting uh, Mayweather's guard when he was in his shoulder roll. So casuals don't know the sport at all. These people want to see Rock'em Sock'em stand there, punch each other lights out, and these motherfuckers look like Martin when he fought Tommy Hearns. And you know what I'm saying? So that's
motherfucker.
what we want.
It said
So when
Gina, I don't want to fight no more.
bro, Gina, you still love me? Give me a kiss. Come on. So when I listen, I don't listen to no casuals talk to me about boxing because, like I said, I'm gonna preface every my statements because I'm gonna be concise in what I'm saying. When the elite level are fighting, it's going to be a war in most cases. Because guess what? Y'all talent generally cancels out each other, and it come down to a war of attrition. And it come down to a war of, you know what I'm saying, who had those early rounds and things of that nature. Bro, you go back and watch Floyd Mayweather versus Zab Judah. Zab Judah was winning those first 5, 6 rounds, but Floyd pulled it out at the back end. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about Floyd has several fights on his resume where he wasn't a clear cut winner. But you motherfucking casuals come up in these boxing arenas and then you talk as if you know something. You don't know shit. You can't name 12 Hall of Fame boxers. You stupid bastards, you. You know what I'm saying? You get in there and talk about you bastards think that Rocky Balboa was a real boxer. Stupid motherfuckers, you. And I'm saying that because for anybody who would challenge the knowledge, come on. I clearly had Zab. Zab was giving Floyd hell. Was giving Floyd hell. But there were several fighters that gave Floyd hell. That Floyd versus Marco Maidana won. You know what I'm saying? That was he gave Floyd hell. Floyd didn't look elite against Marcos Maidana in that first one. That second time he came around and tore his ass cat raggedy. You know, but there's so many fights that I can preface where you're talking about elite, and that was in Marcos Maidana is not an elite level competition, but there's so many fights where we talk about the elite coming together. Unless there's a knockout, they scratching to the end. It's a back and forth. Like I said, your skills and talents cancel out because it's the best fighting the best. It's when we see any professional sport teams come together when when they talk about finals and stuff. In most cases, they fighting to the end. Unless one team, you know what I'm saying. You talk about eliminators and things like that, you know. But in most cases, they going back and forth, back and forth. It's ebb and flow. And that's what the game is. When you talk about the best elite level coming together, unless there's a clear separation in talent. And in most cases, those fighters are built. They ain't developed. And I'm going to stand on that. Go ahead, Brother Shogun.
Yeah, so for tonight, can you give me, because like I said, I'm green, and I'm not afraid to admit I'm green, but I'm willing to learn, and I'm dedicated to learning. Round one, your synopsis, go.
Round one, distance, speed adjustment. So they was really looking at each other, trying to find each other's speed, to get comfortable with each other's speed. But I gave it to Devin. Devin used that jab, popped it out. He controlled the distance. Round two, I slightly edged Lomachenko because he had a little bit of success with his straight left. Round three, but it really that first round was all about timing and distance. That's what we saw, and
Now,
Devin utilized that jab in that first round.
Now I will say this: on almost any fight you watch, whether it be boxing, any realm of any realm of fighting, right? The first round, like you said, is a feeler round. So basically, nobody wants to come out and expose themselves too soon without feeling this piece. I 100% agree. I feel like in that second round, not only was Lomachenko more successful, but the brother that just recently left here, like I feel like Lomachenko was landing some power punches. I feel like he had a little bit of momentum behind him in that second round. But that's what I saw. Third round, what you have for third round?
So I gave Loma the second round, and then I gave Devin Haney. I had him winning up into round 7. So I had Devin round 1, Loma round 2, Devin round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6, round 7. Round 8 was a swing round for me. I can't remember round 9, but round 10 and 11 was definitively Lomachenko.
So I can rock with that.
Until Devin Haney.
To me, six was kind of a draw for me, man. Like I didn't have a definitive.
It's swing round. That's why I had the fight on being biased. I mean, being fair, I gave it 7-5. But honestly, I had the fight truly scored A4. My nigga said these casuals be fans of the drunken master. Hold on, Emmanuel Augustus was a monster though. Floyd Mayweather said that was his hardest fight. Emmanuel Augustus, the drunken master. You know what I'm saying? Because of his rhythm, his cadence, and the fact that he can punch off of every angle. And check this out. When you really delve into Emmanuel Augustus' career, you find out that Emmanuel Augustus was fighting all these guys on like 2-3 days notice. He wouldn't even get no full training camps. He was always a replacement fighter, and in damn near every one of his fights, either he was winning or he was competitive to the end. You're talking about a monster, you know. But we talking about breaking down the sweet science. What do you say? We made people think it was closer than. Come on, man, bro. The fight definitely. It like I said, I employ people when you watching these fights at home. Watch them on mute. Watch them on mute. If you're not a studious boxer, like boxing connoisseur, you can be swayed by the perception of the announcement that's being placed upon you, especially when you're new to something. So, like I said, announcements was disgusting. Tim Bradley was calling for punches that and sequences that wasn't even taking place. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you said that too, man. Like that's like I said once again for y'all who are like me that kind of agrees to this. Like I'm going to definitely try that because I as a psychology major I knew for a fact some of that shit was playing into my decision making. So yeah, I appreciate that.
It's propaganda. If I feed you, you know what I'm saying? If I feed you a narrative that this person is this, and I continuously feed it to you, even when people come back and show you the true information or videos to that would be in opposition of the narrative that's being creative, you still hold that bias from the initial propaganda that was fed to you.
Hey, so a good brother in the chat said he can't watch the fight on silent. It's kind of crazy. Hey, bro, I would definitely advise throwing on some music and listening to some music while you watch the fight, man. I think it'll allow you to use your eyes, but also open up that right side creativity of the mind so you can think for yourself.
Yes. I watch so because I'm at a very like how I was. Let me make sure I'm concise in how I say this. I'm comfortable in knowing what my eyes are seeing, so I can block out what announcers are saying, and I can block out. And matter of fact, I will watch fights with the audio on to see if it's a narrative that's being creative, and you know what I'm saying? It just reaffirms the idea of what I initially thought. If it was a bias being placed on a certain fighter, so it's just confirmation for me. So I would do it purposely, watch it with the audio on, go back, watch it with no audio, right? Rescore it with no audio, then watch it again. Because, like I said, we breaking it down. So in most cases, before I even speak on the fight, I didn't watch it 3-4 times in most cases. And round for round, you know what I'm saying? I could tell you when certain sequences happen, you know what I'm saying? Timing and everything. But if you're not doing that, and my track record speaks for itself, the people who I'm talking about, I rap with daily on this boxing, man, they will tell you, man, I will name a round, I name the punch. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you the breakdown, and if I watched it enough, I'll tell you what the announcers were saying at that time.
That's dedication to the game, man.
Volume. Yes, sir. It's a bias. Exactly. Come on. That's the biggest thing right there. What was the focus tonight? How is it that Devin Haney is in his hometown, right? An American. But Vasily Lomachenko is from daggone Ukraine and was getting more love in Vegas than the American. Racial bias is the thing that propels this country. It's in every facet of life. So if you don't understand what the coup is, then you was a sucker. Bro, it was disgusting the amount of love that Vasily Lomachenko received as the foreigner versus the quote unquote American. Disgusting behavior. But this is what we live in. And if you don't understand the racial bias and understand that it affects us in every facet of life, then guess what? You already blinded from the beginning. You got to lead with that. You got to understand even the narrative leading up to the fight. Even what happened yesterday at the weigh-in when Dev pushed Lomachenko. Look at how he went to the commissioners and everything. They fined Dev $4 million for a push at the damn weigh-in. Man, we didn't see motherfuckers fight at press conferences and stuff. Fools getting pushed off stage, all type of stuff.
Yeah, man, that's deep, man. This
Hello, look at that. Look at that. Bro, I remember that time they showed Lomachenko's record on ESPN and they showed him as undefeated. I think they showed him like 12-0. This motherfucker, Vasily Lomachenko, lost his second fight. I could find endless clips of different reporters coming up to Lomachenko and talking to him, and when they giving him his accolades, calling him undefeated. Look at and what Firehouse did, and for the people who don't know, Firehouse is my blood relative. Okay, that's my brother. But when he brought up Deontay Wilder, I didn't want him to speak on that because it was so much bullshit involved in that. Because that fight was strictly centered around racism, the media swept it under the rug. Hey, walking down Ramers in the building, he saw it firsthand. Bro, the LDBC was the one that was really pushing the bull jive. It was the LDBC and Champ Side and daggone what's the brother up there in the Bay? Light skinned brother. It'll come Boxing Ego uncovered all of the bullshit, the glove gate, the water scandals. You know what I'm saying? What he say? That was when he was about to fight Teofimo Lopez. What you talk about, family? Welcome down. Give me when ESPN was giving him accolades, trying to call him undefeated and shit. Knock it off. Nigga, you lost to Salido. Stop it in your second fight. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. Samurai.
Yeah, man. Like this, I gotta get more involved with the people, man, because some of the things you're bringing up, I don't speak on them, but I see them, and so there's an accountability to not saying anything, right? I pride myself on being kind of kind of apolitical when it comes to things, just kind of staying in my own lane.
Mm-hmm.
I would be a fool. I would be a liar to say I don't see the things you're talking about. And so I'm learning. I'm just listening and learning from the situation because I told you 2 weeks ago, hey, I want to get involved. I want to see more. But like once you see it, you can't unsee it, And so I would say tonight, listening to what I heard tonight, I could definitely hear the undertones. It wasn't even undertone, it was overt. But and like once again, like being a guy who's been to Vegas multiple times, I could drive around Vegas without a GPS. Like I've been to Vegas so many times in life and stayed in so many different places in Vegas. I walked down Craig at 12 o'clock at night because one of my homies needed me, you know what I'm saying? And like if you've been to Vegas, you know where Craig Street is at, you know what I'm saying? It's Craig is the hood.
Mm-hmm.
But it was I felt at peace, and I know that if he was in his hometown, then the hometown should represent heavier to that. But of course, the people who inhabit Vegas can't afford to see the fight in Vegas. So the gentrification and social dynamics was at play tonight. But you can see that when they was panning the crowd though after each round.
Well, we ain't even got to go to gentrification. We just got to go to the fact that it was the classical black versus white. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. We got to see elite white versus elite black. And what was the undertone up in there? When they were born, Devin Haney, you can feel the hard ERs coming out. Salute, welcome down round, my brother. Matter of fact, let me drop the link in the chat because welcome down round is part of the LDBC. You know what I'm saying? And he'll validate everything that I'm saying. You know, this is, bro. Like I said, this affects us in every facet of life. And if we think that for some reason that when it comes to boxing, all of a sudden we're exempt, no. You know what I'm saying? The overt racial tone was evident from the build up, even the built-in excuses for Lomachenko. Oh, the size, the age, they were pushing that shit all night. Excuse me, I'm saying all night for the last couple months since this fight got announced. Oh, the age, the size. Nobody was saying this when Lomachenko fought Guillermo Rigondeaux. Guillermo Rigondeaux came up for motherfucking 112 pounds and fought Vasily Lomachenko at 126. A Cuban that at the time was probably over 40 years old, because we don't really know how old them Cubans be because they be defectos, was 5'2", fucking 5 foot tall. Fought Vasily Lomachenko. And when they beat, and mind you, Guillermo Rigondeaux was on like a year and a half layoff, couldn't get no fight. Right? They had him on a shelf. All of a sudden, right when the fight announces, now all of a sudden they put him on a pound for pound list. They put him on a pound for pound list, trying to build up the fight. You know, I'm trying to put more validity behind. You know what I'm saying? He was clearly way bigger. Vasily Lomachenko was all of 5'7". You know what I'm saying? He's just built weird like a caveman. You know what I'm saying? Got a long torso, big old head. You know what I'm saying? Goofy body built ass motherfucker. And what happened was he got in there with a little motherfucker and littled him. And guess what they start calling him? No Mas Lomachenko. Did Shakur jump in the ring at the end? I don't know, man. I cut it off because it was disgusting behavior being presented by the announcement and everything like that. I listened to Brother Devin Haney, Hamdulillah, you know what I'm saying, giving his shout outs, you know what I'm saying, thanking Allah, you know what I'm saying. Y'all know I'm not a Muslim, but I'm going to salute the brother in his victory. And after that, I just pulled away because they pulled the mic to Vasily, and I'm like, I shut my shit off. Brother Ram, welcome down, Ram, you in the building. What it do?
Oh shit, man! Getting ready to head back to the crib, man. You know, I'll be just being in the LDBC, meeting a lot of fighters and shit. So I get little hookups on different fights and shit. But I got shit to do tomorrow, so I can't stay and kick it all night. I just came back to the room, about to bone out, head back to the crib. But shit, you absolutely right, bro. Fucking the media play a big old part with the separation, but my whole thing was for tonight. Like, granted, it was the classic black and white, but we talking a whole different white. We talking European white versus American black. Where's the American patriotism at? Like, is we really all Americans, or is we Americans when it's time to be?
Hello.
You know, is being American subjective? You feel me? Or is it all the time? If we get attacked right now, is we still all American? Or is y'all still fucking cheering for Loma?
Come on. See, the only time black people is praised for their patriotism is when it's beneficial for white folk, when it's saving their ass.
Yeah, when you dying for it.
You for it, exactly.
Yeah, this is Gold Joe.
You got to die for their sins. Then you get held up for a little while. Otherwise, nigga, bro, we exempt of what it is to be an American, and that was what I was prefacing earlier. How is it that brother Devin Haney is in Vegas, his hometown, but Vasily Lomachenko, a foreigner, getting more love?
Yep. No
This
American. But I seen that though too when I went to the first Wilder fight. I went out there to go check it out, and it was the same way, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Like, you motherfuckers is rooting for the Brit. Like, you do know we whooped their ass in the war. You feel me? Like, they still not our partners.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. We expelled the motherfuckers up out of the U.S. Right? We got up under the quote unquote the you know what I'm saying, the dress of the queen, the arm of the king. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Like nah,
Yeah.
you ought to come over here and sun us like that. You know, and if it wasn't for blacks who really won every war for us, nigga, it would have motherfuckers would have been over here pipping and sipping tea and eating their nasty ass food.
Cheerio, I say, good sir. Let us both take a telly, please.
Right, fish and chip head ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying, bruv? Hey,
Yeah.
bruv. You know what I'm saying? Ralph S in the building, my brother. Salute, King. Yes, sir. Hey, that's my brother, man. Hey, we rocked out last night. You know what I'm saying? On my C day, my nigga was in there doing my live with me. Salute, loved one. No,
Man, damn, man. You should have sent me the link. I would have popped on, bro. I wasn't doing well. I'm tricking off in Vegas last night, but
Brody, we was over here
I
chilling.
pulled up. Shit.
We was playing bones and everything, barbecuing, eating. You know what I'm saying? Wifey got down for me. Man, we had a good
Yeah,
ass
you said happy C Day. Cuz how old is you now? What, 21, 22?
Trey 5.
Oh, man, I'm getting off of here. I don't hang out with young niggas, man.
Man,
Hey man, happy C-Day, man. Hey,
I appreciate it.
hey,
Appreciate
You gotta
yeah,
be
man.
40 and up for me to hang out with you,
it.
man.
Come on, Ram. You killing me, bro. You killing me.
But Trey 5, but I'm really, I'm probably more like 300 in my spirit, bro, because I carry the ancestors with me. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
This
But
journey
still,
still like,
I would have to be 500 then. You still would be a young man compared to me, nigga. I'm closer to 50 than I am 35.
you feel me? Shit, hey, it is what it is. You know, I definitely feel like I done walked this path several times over. You know what
Uh,
I'm saying?
well,
So,
shit, hell yeah. Just pay attention to it now and don't make the mistakes. You feel me?
yeah, that's trill talk. That's trill talk, man.
Like knowing who gonna win the World Series next year. All you gotta do is just place the bet.
Hey, trill talk. Trill talk. Trill talk. Oh,
Hey,
yeah, hey,
but
appreciate that, Scott. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say from being in the LDBC, because I used to want to be a boxer. I was an amateur boxer and shit, bro, in the '90s. But gang banging overruled that. That's a whole nother story. But just loving the sport, and then when you get an inside look at it, you see how corrupt it really is, bro. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't be fucking repeating in public what I be hearing and motherfuckers be telling me, when we be on the back streets chopping it up with different boxers and shit, bro. But a lot of them fuck with us in a real way. And
Mm-hmm.
if you see me placing a bet, just make the same bet. That's all I say. Because I'm only betting on shit I know I could win. You feel me?
Come on.
A lot of that shit the figures be in, my nigga. It take away the beauty of the sport, the pugilism, the purity of pugilism, bro. Just
Right.
one man in there. You
And,
got two main weapons and two fucking offensive, defensive weapons is your legs. You feel me? You can use those for defense on getting out the way, offense, setting up traps, power, however you fight. You feel me? But your primary is your left and right. And in that, you got 8 different punches you could land in the variation of them all. So you might have a total of 16 or so variation of the punches you can land. And then the beauty of that, learning how to do it and then putting it against another motherfucker who took them same steps as you. That's the beauty of it. You get to see two men get in there, no different than two good dogs. If they both game, one gonna win, one gonna lose. But the one who lose, long as you don't quit, it's a beautiful thing. You feel me? But just with the corruptness, when you start putting money in on it and shit, bro, anything flies, homie.
That's what I
Like
was
these
going
motherfuckers who be against the juice, damn near
juicing.
everybody on the juice, bro. Like it's only a very few, and that's the ones who don't mind, saying they get tested all the time. But motherfuckers who be like hiding their little tests and shit, like just be a lot of shit go on in it, bro. And I, I'm the type, if you gonna juice, you get caught juicing. Fight should be postponed, and the other motherfuckers should be allowed to get on the juice too. Then
Mm-hmm.
for as long as you was on it, and then y'all fucking resume however many weeks you been on it. After that, the fight would just be postponed until then. It'd be like if I don't know if y'all fuck with MMA too, but back in the day it was a fight promotion called Pride, and
Hell yeah.
everybody over there was on the juice.
Yeah.
Their
Come on.
fight was way better than any UFC fight you will see back then or right now. Them motherfuckers was on the juice, and it was like watching superheroes fight, bro. The UFC niggas would go over there and get their hat handed to them every time they wouldn't fought over there, bro. The motherfuckers. So if you gonna juice, if motherfucker get caught cheating, I should be allowed to cheat too. Let's go, and it'll be some of the best fights you'll see in your life.
Hey, you remember that fight over there on Pride when Quentin Rampage Jackson was in the armbar with the
Yeah, with Arona, with Carlos Arona, and he fucking
with
power
the
bomb slammed that motherfucker, bro.
bro
To
power bomb
sleep.
sent him to the afterlife, bro.
Man, I was like, oh my god, man, I got the DVD still, bro.
Bro, come on, bro. You remember Mirko Crow call.
Oh yeah, Crow Call, he was a mother. He'll kick your head off, boy.
And Fedor
Emelianenko, yeah,
going
yeah,
crazy.
one with the motherfucker Kevin Randleman. I seen that motherfucker. Vandalay Silva, when he was fighting over there, he used to barefoot stomp niggas out, bro. Like over there, you could stomp. Only thing you couldn't do was nut kick and eye gouge, bro. You could headbutt all that shit.
Yep. Bro, you remember early in the day, UFC, they used to be the elbow motherfuckers on at the 90 degree.
Yeah, you used to go in there and fight with Tim's on if you wanted to.
UFC was allowing the nut kicks back early in the
Yeah, when Dan Severn was first fighting.
Look. I'm gonna take it back to when Boss Rudin was going out there. Boss Rudin wasn't even. He was punching motherfuckers with the
with the open palm strikes. His style, I forget the name of his style. He come from Croatia though. He a cool motherfucker. I met that fool when I used to rap. We did a show out there, and he was out at one of the clubs in Vegas. He was hella cool. He get drunk than a motherfucker. Turn up.
Was it Krav Maga he was practicing?
Yeah, Krav Maga.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Israeli special forces shit.
Everything is to hurt. Everything is to hurt you and kill you.
That's why I like it.
Absolutely.
When I was taking Air Force combatives, they was offering that Krav Maga shit, but nobody would do it because they didn't want to take the hits.
Yeah. Most motherfuckers is like that, bro. It's a small select group of people who's really warriors. I've only been around in my lifetime. I've been around maybe 7 men that I know. If you put hands on them, you gonna have to kill them because they was ready. They was warring with you. Most people they get touched and fold up. They cur out.
Yeah.
I'm talking big niggas too. Big for no fucking reason. Touch that motherfucker to the kidneys, the liver, hit him in his damn solar plexus.
Yeah, that's what I was finna say. Hit him in the sternum. I love hitting the big nigga in the sternum and just take 2 slides back. He go, he gonna try to rush you at first, but then reality gonna set in and he gonna fold up.
Oh, nigga, get to sounding like Rick Ross. I love it. Huh? Both. Oh man, I love it. I love
that boss close.
First.
You ain't got that boss close, beige boy. You ain't a boss.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Hey, But see, that's the thing that take away from the pugilism. It's all of the politics. You know what I'm saying? The fix, the narratives that's created, the propaganda. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. It's starting to get like WWE now, man. It's more sports entertainment, bro, and that's fucking up the game.
Girl, look at that bullshit.
Say that again. I'm on the road. You kind of breaking up, bro.
Oh yeah, I said trill shit. I said look at the same thing that happened. Look at what happened last weekend with Rolly Ramiro goofy ass beating the shot.
Man, yeah, bro. He the heel, bro. He the heel. You feel me? Like the bad guy in wrestling.
Come on, bro. This is WWE. So, like I said, I'm employing everybody in the chat listening to the sound of my voice. When you're watching these fights, put it on mute until you train your eyes and your ears to be able to block out the bullseyes and like I said, my ears is trained to where when I hear the propaganda, I already know what time it is. The fix is in there. So I'm gonna listen to what the announcers are saying and the crowd is saying just to prove that what I'm seeing, my eyes is correct.
Yeah, they don't want you to believe your lying eyes. Cause Lomachenko missed like 4 punches in a row, but Tim Bradley said he landed all 4. Like, nigga, where?
Exactly. I'm like, bro, did you hear Tim Bradley calling out punch sequences that ain't even happening? Oh, Loma just landed a nice one too. Nigga, he didn't throw nothing.
Here come the bull charge. Here he come right now. Double up, like nigga. I wonder if that nigga wife is mad that he ride all the dick in the house now and she can't ride none.
His wife ain't sat on no dick in about 4 years since
he keep riding all of them. She's like, man, what she supposed to do? You took
right,
her job too, nigga.
man. And we didn't heard the stories that 7-8 then spoke on when it came to Tim Bradley. This nigga's a super company coon.
Yeah, man. I hope when he leave tonight, he get hit by a fucking one of them scooter bikes with a drunk motherfucking fat girl on it though.
That way she fall on him when she.
Hell yeah, crush his little Eminem ball ass head, like knock his fronts out or something, or give him one of them strawberry skint up skins, nigga. Like when you fall off the dirt bike, one of them.
Hell yeah, have his head looking like a pink starburst. Had that motherfucker nice.
Yeah. Looking like your girl threw a bleach on your black shirt.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, we
Man,
get kicked up like that, just like that. On your
bitch.
favorite black shirt, the one that fit right.
Look. Hey, I'm for the people who don't know about Tim Bradley. Hey, hell of a warrior when he boxed, but when it came to like the politicking and everything, company man. And guess what? He pressed the line, talk about how these new fighters ain't making things happen and they need to be fighting this, that, and the third. But guess what though? Guess who was his mandatory? And that motherfucker retired. Earl the True Spence.
Yep, he was out of there. And I say he's such a fucking wannabe loved ass nigga, cause he beat Pacquiao the first time, and all the Pactars was trolling him and shit. So he come back and fight him the second time like a buster, and like gave Pac the fight, bro, just so he could be loved by the same motherfuckers who, after Pac won, still gave him they dick to suck and ass to kiss. Called them all kind of black motherfucking monkeys.
Brother, come on. Look. Hey, shot on point with it. Bradley low-key always on the wrong side of the fence. Uncle Tom, that's an Uncle Nemus. You know what I'm saying? You can't even give him an Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom was trying to save us from the beatings. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker.
Uncle Tom get a bad rap, bro.
Come on.
Yeah, Uncle Tom was trying to motherfucking get it right. You feel me? He just took the fall guy. That's the same as don't nobody like Nat Turner now, but he the hero, when you learn the history. So yeah, Tim Brown, he just coon. Like Tim Brown is the result of when we got our freedom, we didn't turn around and kill all the house niggas before we left the plantation. Because we didn't do that, we get their descendants now, bro. Same with the dogs when you don't cull the curves. The curve's gonna pop up in the breedings, bro. Tim is a curve.
Hey, we had to purge and cleanse, and we didn't do it.
Yeah, we just fucking turned around and left instead of going back and chopping all them house niggas down first.
But you know why? We had that Jesus embedded in us.
Even before we had to Jesus, we just got a loving, caring spirit, bro. Like when we left alone, we peaceful as fuck, bro. We at most we'll fist fight it out, my nigga. But you put a motherfucker in the hood in the trap, you putting the crab in the barrel. The same thing gonna happen, bro. That's just life. You put anybody in that situation, you gonna bring the worst out of motherfucker so he can survive. Especially since fucking self-preservation is the first law of nature.
Hey, look, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, overstanding it for sure, for sure. But when we look back at history, the only reason why we ever been dominated because we've always infought. We beef with family. Look, we got humanity for everybody else except for ourselves. Now, mind you, we do have a level of humanity, you know what I'm saying? But we the most brutal with ourselves, you know, and that's been a problem. People have been able to exploit the fact that they see the infighting, us family fighting, and they come in and they've been able to exploit that. You know what I'm saying? Because of the tribalism, you know. So that was, you know, like I said, that we had that Jesus complex, love thy neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Forgiveness, all this, that, and the third. But we should have been cleansing. We should have been purifying. You know, should have been on some scorched shit.
Hell yeah, go on and get them coons up out of here now. We all free. Soon as they left the plantation, we should have been waiting on them, bro. We wouldn't have had these problems right now.
My brother, I swear, black people will save somebody before any other. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We bro, man, it's a graham cracker gene that's in us now, to where it'd be a black man and a white man drowning, and we'll reach right past our brother and pull that white man up. Disgusting.
Hey, but that's when you gotta look and see, you know, is that really your brother? Because a staff and a pit bull look the same, but they not the same. You feel me? You gotta see where his black skin come from. You feel me?
Skin folk ain't kinfolk. I know that.
Exactly. Hell yeah.
Joe, but we talking about, see, it's a global attack on us. And that becomes the problem. When you got to identify your enemy, but they wearing sheep clothing, you know what I'm saying? When your enemy look just like you, it's harder to identify. That's the problem. Because they get to get up under you and act like we rocking and rolling. The whole time they reporting right back to massa.
Yeah, well, I start with the hairline and the swag check. You feel me? You can tell who native to the land and who not, just off them two, bro. Check that hairline first. And you can tell, because even if a young nigga going bald, he ain't got like a big forehead African nigga forehead. You feel me?
Hey, hell no, I'm gonna object with that nigga, because I got the Somali forehead, you know what I'm saying? But I got that robust black American hair, you feel me? My shit.
You got a black American head. Now, black American hair don't grow on no Somali head. Keep it a buck, nigga.
Hold on, nigga. I'm finna get on the camera. I'm finna let y'all see this nigga. I got that. Woo, man, my nigga. What? Forehead on. Good God. Look. Ooh, my God. What did they do to his forehead?
That's that black Indian head, nigga.
Hey, but look,
like my cousin Leslie. I'm gonna find a picture we just took at the family reunion. You look dead on, cuz. I swear to God, nigga.
Look at that. That nigga draping, you feel me? Yeah.
I swear to God, you cousin ponytail, nigga. Yeah, you know, Somali is black native, nigga. I'm gonna find that picture, cuz.
Hey,
walk around, nigga, be that
a chief around
brother or something.
Hell yeah. But like I said, I got the big forehead, but hey, lining robust though, strong. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Come on, punch it through, nigga. All my ancestors coming out every follicle. Like, nah, nigga, we surviving.
I mean, if it wasn't so hot, I'd grow my shit back. Fuck that though.
Man,
I
I'm
was gonna
telling
bring
you,
the curl back, nigga, but the summer kicked in. I was like, nigga, back to the shack.
I got this 4.5 years right here, and my shit uh down to like my half midway through my back,
Yeah, and they got that crop on them hoes.
and 4.5 years. I be trying to show my little homie. I
Are
got
you
homies
in
that
the
be
race for real? Like Harley, this is
oh,
turbocharged, all-wheel drive, my guy.
that,
Come
that,
on.
that that maniac coming out. This nigga finna tear somebody up.
Yeah, I was to drove my wife shit, but I had to when she got you feel me?
You
The
gonna
Mazda 250, all-wheel drive.
okay,
Come
okay.
on.
Brother
Yeah,
Shogun,
it
brother
don't
Shogun.
look like a go getter, but it's fast, man. Say that again.
No, I was talking to Samurai. I'm trying to get him in the mix.
Nah, man, like y'all rapping, man, y'all cooking. And so the only thing I was gonna say was I think you're right, but I think that when we talking about taking care of everybody, I feel like you got two things. And the one brother I want to bring was Mansa Musa, man. And I feel like people mistake the Mansa Musa complex for what you was talking about earlier about saving the wrong I ain't gonna say saving the wrong person, but saving the other person in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Mansa Musa was the richest man in history. Had so much gold, he lowered the value of gold from Mali to Mecca.
Yeah, he come
Just
through and crash your whole economy. He'll leave so much gold. Like, man, I don't want this shit, man. I can't. It's too heavy. Y'all want some?
But the
it
thing is,
with Egypt's economy.
but the thing is, he had enough gold to not deal with the bullshit. Because they say that the answer to 99 out of 100 problems is money.
Got him. Ah, got him at the light.
So I
Yeah,
think
Hey,
buddy.
so.
He's
You
struggling.
you
He's
mentioned
struggling, my
last
guy.
week
Yeah.
you, last
Too
week about
slow, Harley. You
and I
slow
was
down
impressed.
before I get yanked. My bad, bro.
No,
I
you
had
good,
to
Ram.
give it to
You
him.
you brought you brought that Tulsa, Oklahoma last week, bro. And I'm
yes,
telling
sir.
you, is like the tribalism would stop if we had the funds to stop it.
Yes, sir.
That's why reparations have been talked about but not had.
Well, let's add another dynamic to it. Only time black people really get it together, like largely, is when we got real pressures. COVID was a glimpse of black people starting to get it back together. The problem became um, with this the voting situation, right? Because during COVID, also what we had was the Republican Party going, right? So it was a real high racial dynamic. But what did we see? The Democrats came around, Negroids pushing this Democrat propaganda. Oh, we got to get Donald Trump out. This, that, and the third. Woo, wah, bam. Oh, COVID. We got to take the schmack sheen. This, that, and the third. And it's just like, no, we need pressure. We need pressure. Man, have you ever? I was this type of young man in school. I performed my best under pressure. You know what I'm saying? Be lackadaisy. I know I got a project coming up, man. Them last 3 days, I'm putting in all the work, destroying it. You know what I'm saying? Coming to class, got the dopest project. You know what I'm saying? Turning in that paper. You know what I'm saying? I've been up for the last 2 days trying to get it right but that pressure created a diamond. And a lot of culturally, I believe that's what Black Americans are. We have to be pressured into the necessity for us to get it right, being together.
See, now you talking my talk. So what I'll tell you is, as a military leader, all right, I'm the number one military drill instructor in the world. All right.
I know
And
where you're going with this.
and I'll tell you this right now. There's 24 pillars to military mindset. And innovation is driven by pressure. And innovation is what you're talking about, my brother. Innovation makes you come up with things. Innovation makes you think of, well, this is the problem. How do we fix it? Innovation makes Frank Lucas go straight to the source and say, why would I buy from the Italians when I can just go to Asia and get it myself? That's innovation. Cutting out the middleman. making it better because you have to. Now the problem is, I'll give you an example. I'm gonna give you a real life example of something I'm dealing with right now. I got a family member who he left North Carolina because he wasn't making it work with his baby mama. Went to Connecticut, stayed with a mutual friend of ours. You know what I'm saying? Off just off of love. This ain't blood. It's off of love. And so, he got up there, got a job, and decided he wasn't gonna pay rent because the whole point of the homie put him on was so he could get on. But rather than aggregate the funds, he would rather trick off, DoorDash, and you know what I'm saying, and party. You know what I mean? But he's becoming a parasitic relationship, and we allow this to happen in a lot of our families just because the person related to us by blood.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of Pookies and Ray Rays in our community, man.
Ooh.
And
It's Ray Ray, Shaquandas, and Shawandas.
and they are created by COINTELPRO. Bro, you mentioned some stuff tonight, bro. I was sitting there quiet, but I understand a lot, but I can't speak on it yet, man. I got 6 years before I can really speak my mind, bro. But
That NDA still on your ass, huh?
I totally understand. I was raised, you know what I'm saying. A large percentage of my family is military, so I understand the scope. You know what I'm saying. So until you a civilian, there's certain things that you just can't speak about.
and even when I do, it's certain things I still can't speak about. But I know what I can and can't talk about. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you this, OG told me something when I was trying to join the gang at 17. OG told me, he said, look, he said, what we really need is doctors and lawyers, but what they really wanted was a military mind,
Hmm.
somebody who understood military science.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna tell y'all this because I've been drinking a little bit, and I was drinking and thinking, and I talked to my family about this earlier. You know what I'm saying? And I found out what a fucking enclave was last week, and I was like, "What the fuck is an enclave? An enclave is an area within a country that governs itself." Now,
Sorry.
Yeah, like an Indian reservation.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
I'm glad you
I-
learned some new shit and put it in your lexicon, man. I've been telling cats to do that all month. That's good shit, bro.
Now, so this enclave shit, I realized I live in an enclave. I didn't fucking know I live in an enclave, and there's a lot of people live in an enclave. One, this is how you know you live in an enclave. The city police can't come into your neighborhood if you live in an enclave. First thing. It takes a sheriff or a magistrate to come into your enclave. All right. So the neighborhood I live in is called Summer Point, Northwest Crossing. We got our own private security that is run by the homeowners association. They're paid for and they got 3 SUVs and a little hut. You know what I'm saying? But to get into my enclave or my little thing, the local police couldn't even come in here. It would take a sheriff with a fucking warrant to come into my neighborhood. So I mean, I was like, okay, so how do you build an enclave? First of all you
Well,
gotta do is have
let
a,
somebody call them. Yeah, because I live in one of them too, bro. You feel
you know
me?
what I'm saying? Like your local neighborhood security is it. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I'm saying, like, unless you call like 911 directly, you know,
Yeah,
because that's
but
gonna go to them. That's gonna go to the
local
sheriff
police,
or
community don't have authority, bro. It's just like so we grew up in the country. So where I grew up at, we were out of the city limits. I'm so country, I'm out of the city limits. So the local police, they had no jurisdiction there. It had to
yeah,
be
but the sheriff do though. That's
sheriff.
what I'm saying. Like we got sheriffs that come. We don't got no police. We got our security, but like if a motherfucker get shot, you know, the security you gonna have to call the sheriff, nigga. They
Yeah,
can't. They ain't no crime scene investigators and shit like that. You feel me? They
yeah.
gonna have to call the big dog. But yeah, like Phoenix police, none of the hell no. They can't come over there and arrest nobody or nothing. They ain't got no jurisdiction.
Hell no, it's private property. You know, police is
Yep.
public
There's
service.
no difference than if a motherfucker get in a car accident on my fucking store ground.
Yeah,
You can just come file a report, and that's for your insurance. As long as wasn't nobody fucking drinking or driving, laws been broken, nigga. You can't fucking do shit on private property. But go ahead.
no, so Ram, you overstand this, but this is for the people listening that don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
I was like, you mean to tell me I put a fence around my property? You know what I'm saying? As long as you own the mineral and land rights and the area, you know, so you can have enclave in the middle of New York City, but you have to own the property to make it private. Then I was explaining to my cousin when I was in Kuwait, we had around the base, we had a 2K. It's a 2 kilometer perimeter outside the base that's laser guarded. But then we also had a 5K perimeter outside the base. Now the 5K, you could walk through the 5K, but you would get warned by us flashing lights at you from the base. If you came in the 2K, the alarm went off and we armed up and we was aiming at your ass. Matter of fact, in one of my videos this week, I'm gonna put out a video of me shooting at people from the at the 2K.
At the 5K, it's the light signal in Morse code.
So the light signal, we just spotlight you. Basically, you know you within the area of the U.S. Air Force. You know what I'm saying? The 2K, we busted.
What
And
y'all shooting at them? The BAR or what? What y'all got to I know you ain't got to shoot no my dukes or nothing. They don't no big old 20 mil.
M249. You know,
Okay, yeah, a
yeah,
saw.
49, yes, sir. That's chainsaw.
yeah,
Yeah, good old saw.
Call of Duty guns. You know what I'm saying? And so
Blackwater guns. But yeah, we'll talk about it on the back.
Two, that 5.56.
so these are NATO
7.62.
these are NATO 5.56, bro. So it's
That's what I thought.
you know what I'm saying. So if I run out of bullets, I can pull my M4 out and put the bullets back.
Was it chain fed?
Yeah, yeah. Belt fed. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
belt fit. Yeah,
yes,
but
sir.
I'm in a tower, so I'm in a tower 150 feet off the ground.
Oh,
And
so you got it on the platform then?
yeah,
Okay.
it's on a torrent. Yeah,
200 round mags.
but matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in the video tomorrow. You know, I release a video every Sunday.
Okay.
That
I'm,
box. Yeah,
That
them motherfuckers fun to shoot, boy.
but
Hey, let me shout out my people in the chat. Jada got in the building. He said, salute, good brothers. So, and the rest of the chat. Yes, sorry, just wanted to show the kid. Yes, hey, you late, but you in here. You feel me? Hey, salute, brother Asiatic. Get your rest, family. You know what I'm saying? He said, peace. Check him out. He said he got to drive to North Carolina, Texas in the AM. Peace and blessings. Hey, much love, family. Be dangerous on that road. You know what I'm saying?
hell yeah, but not too dangerous because he driving an 18-wheeler. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
be
yeah, be safe. You feel me?
So that's the thing. Be dangerous is, you know what I'm saying? It's
Oh yeah, I know. I encourage to stay dangerous. Be safe, but stay dangerous. You feel me?
be dangerous. It's all about on the driving side, defensive driving. You know what I'm saying? When your day to day movement, I'm gonna be dangerous before I be safe in these streets.
yeah,
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Threat, I'm laying it down.
Yeah, dangerous motherfuckers, they clear out when you come through.
So same thing. It's about being when we talk about driving, especially on a professional level, always keeping it out, making sure you always got an escape route. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that most people around you don't understand the rules of the road and that they will kill you. So I'm gonna be dangerous. I'm gonna get the fuck out the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make certain evasive moves to ensure myself to get home. You
for,
know what I'm saying?
for sure.
But shout out to that 249 because I want one of those.
Man, that shit heavy than a motherfucker. So they play games with people, make the smallest person in the group carry it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's that hazing shit, man. I ain't with the hazing.
Yeah.
That'll get a motherfucking core strength right. That little nigga be strong as hell after the end of a tour, lugging that heavy bitch around.
Hell yeah. Running 10Ks and everything with that mug.
Well, it's not the weapon that hurt. It's not the weapon that weigh you down. It's the ammo.
It's the ammo. It's the ammo. Yeah. It's the ammo. You lugging around the extra mags and everything. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think people realize how much like 10 mags of 30 round just 5.56 weigh, bro.
Hell yeah.
That shit is heavy. Like put it in a little ammo box, load up 10 mags and just put them in the ammo box. Pick that ammo box, you'd be like, what the fuck? And 7.62s is that much heavier.
Hell yeah. Like
Right. Right. That's why the military, American military, went to the 5.56 because they was really prior to that we had the M14 and it was a 7.62 by 52, so we had the big 30 cal. But the problem was uh, lugging around ammunition. You know what I'm saying? So lack of ammo per capita You know, that was a huge, huge deterrent right there. And hence AR, he created the patent for the gun that became the M16.
Yep. Yeah, the M is just military 16 instead of the
But
Arlington Remington 15 or whatever that motherfucking name was.
you said it right. You said it right.
Uh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was a big old gun dudes, boy. And it was the 7.62 by 51. It's a big old 30 cal.
52. Yeah, 30 cal. Yeah,
Yeah,
51.
hell yeah.
Bullet.
And NATO ended up banning them though, cause just the damage it caused, like if motherfucker just pot shot you, like the
Yeah.
hole it would cause, you couldn't close it up. You feel me? It's like it's not suitable for war. It's more for hunting.
Nah, only thing they did was shift it over to the 308. It's the same bullet. It's the
Yeah,
case that's different.
yeah.
It's the
But
same.
yeah, but changing the case though can change the combustion pressures at the muzzle velocity, so it slowed it down a little bit, and that's why it's allowed. Which is dumb as hell, because it's still gonna leave a big ass hole in your shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They snipe with the 308.
So some sniper 308, but 30-06 is the preferred round for that.
Yeah, 30 season. I've been seeing a lot of the Lapua 338 lately.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah,
That
you can get pretty
range,
far out and fast with those.
yeah, that
Almost fast as the 50 cal. It's like a couple tenths of a second differential between the two at a mile out, as far as time it take to hit you. But of course, it's not gonna like a 50. A motherfucker could miss you if it come within a foot of you, could knock your arm off with the 50. The Lapula ain't doing all that, but it's
yeah.
still a dope round.
Hey, Ram, they did a ballistic that 50. If it's within 5 feet of you, 5 feet.
Yeah, it'll pull some shit off of you, bro. It's so big and the velocity is bringing with it.
Yeah, that inertia behind it,
It's just nuts, bro.
but it creates a vacuum and literally just rips shit off you.
Yup.
That shit, yeah.
And the crazy part, they be selling the motherfuckers. They only like 5-6 G's out here, bro. If I would fit to buy my daughter a car, I probably would have spent 5-6 G's on one.
Yeah, that's pure nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to you know what I'm saying. If you got a whole bunch of land and motherfucker,
Man, I
put,
remember that's gonna be my daily. Oh,
oh,
you would.
you put that engine block, it's gonna stop them right there, dead in track. That's what
Oh
the
yeah. Oh,
50
nigga, that shit'll stop a tank.
engine.
That shit will knock the fucking tracks off a tank. Nigga, hell yeah, to stop that 454 right in his tracks.
My only fear about them shits is, for defense purposes, you gonna take out whoever you trying to take out, and the neighbors behind them too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, the velocity is stupid on that, bro. Like, yeah, that's
yeah,
a war gun, my nigga. You see a motherfucker with that and he's shooting it within city limits, just fucking duck, nigga.
yeah. That shit is going through everything, everything. It's not stopping. You know what I'm saying? At that point, yeah, you shooting damn near cannon.
That's
That,
damn near a my Dukes, bro. That's damn near 20 millimeter coming down range.
come on, literally, like you said, bro. You a walking tank in your hand.
Yep.
Facts. The A fam. Hey, it's 1 o'clock my time. I just finished my last bottle of Secret Gin. I'm about to go ahead and head on in.
Hey, I dig it, my brother. That boy in that PD Pablo.
I,
Hell yeah. Shit, salute, bro.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all brothers flying through like a drive through. Hey, Ralph, I see you, bro. You feel me? Hey, man, we all go rap. Shitless, man. I gotta see what I'm looking like next week because next week I'm supposed to be heading back to work, so I'm gonna see what my work schedule looking like.
too easy. Hey, congratulations too, fam, on that best female.
Oh man, appreciate it. Yeah. Everybody who voted for Lady May, salute.
I told you that's a good looking dog, nigga.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks, man. This bitch got into my chicken coop the other day, killed 5 of my birds, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of your fault.
For sure. I spoke on that on the live.
Yeah, you can't be mad at her for she a dog doing dog shit.
Only thing I did was I just got more secure with her. She on a double collar system. Um,
Mm.
moved her whole doghouse so her chain can't get wrapped up behind it. But prior to me moving it, I've been knocked down, so I had restrictions on what I can do. But after that happened, I was like, "Fuck it, man!" I went out there and thugged it. I actually hurt myself trying to thug it, but I'm like, yeah, I had to do it. Shit.
Yeah, you want bulldog to keep them.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So, hey, my wife, we just looked at each other like that. That she bred like that. We wasn't even tripping. You know what I'm saying? We just made sure she wasn't too fucked up. Same thing. One of the birds she got too. Told him I just gave it to her. She ate half of it. Okay. Well, I ain't feeding you tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's that. Hey, fuck it. It is what it is. You
Hey,
got.
you ain't fresh chicken tonight, bitch. I ain't even getting no fresh chicken.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like, what do you expect? You got gladiator, your dogs come from working stock, they go have high prey drive. Even my family, like, did you discipline her? Did you? I'm like, no, she doing what she's supposed to. Why would I take that? Why would I whoop her ass for it?
Yeah,
I had a negligent on my part.
exactly. You can't be mad at the dog for being a dog.
Come on. Oh well, your dog should. I'm like, I don't got cattle dogs. I got working dogs over here. I'm gonna be breeding them to jump on wild boars. If they get some chickens and they just keening up they instincts. That's it.
Yep. Can't get mad at that shit. You want some turned down dogs, get some goddamn poodles.
Yeah, or get you a bully or some shit, and find you a fat lazy bully or something. And at that
Shit,
shit.
them fat niggas even eat chickens.
Yeah, quiet as kept. Yeah, them be the little man biters too. So, but it is what it is. I really wasn't tripping. I seen it. I'm like, damn. You know, it is what it is. Shit. Hey,
Just buy a couple more chickens. You be alright.
I, bro, I'm already whelping full right now. So, she got to 5. I still got 11 birds.
Oh yeah, you good then? Shit,
I
get
just
some more.
cause my wife's laying eggs, so I'm gonna just go get some more. Reinforce everything up, get right back in the game. It's part of the whole the journey and the best experience or the best knowledge, come from the actual experience. You can have motherfuckers tell you, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you got to go through certain things to actually be like, okay, this is what I need to do. And that really made me step my game up. Both my dogs is on the double collar system now. You know what I'm saying? Because on my chain spot, they both, my shit is double linked. So, man, both of them on you know what I'm saying? 2 collars. You might get out of one collar, but this other one go hold you until, you know what I'm saying? Until I get to you. But yeah, man, we gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. About to be 3 in the morning, or yeah, 2:30.
Hell yeah, well shit, man. Thanks for having the motherfucker on. Salute to everybody who tuned in and shit. I see y'all tomorrow over on 7A shit. Game Dog Talk.
Okay, for sure. Y'all going up?
Yeah. I'll probably be in Cali though. I'm gonna go do a breed tomorrow. That's why I ain't stay out here.
Oh,
Going
okay.
back out, grab my dog, then shoot over to Cali right quick.
To the Bay or Southern?
No, Southern. Little 5-hour drive.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got an idea where you sliding through like a drive through for sure. For sure.
Yes, sir.
All right, family. You see easy out there.
You too, cuz. Happy C Day too, bro.
I appreciate it. Hey,
No
man.
doubt, bro. Salute.
Sure, your elbow, drop that like button. You feel me? Share this to your people. It's been another one. We're an hour and a half in this zone. It's your boy Soul Power, aka Gained Up Kennels. And we out. Peace.
Oh, there you go. One.